there, welcome to my channel. My name is Ana, and on my channel here we do tarot readings. So if that's your fancy, stick around. Yeah, because you might find a message that does resonate with you, and if it does, go ahead and show some love. You can leave a comment. You could even follow. You could like it. You could, do whatever your heart desires. With harm to none, right? Yeah. All right. So when I was first, if this happens to go over 10 minutes, then it will be posted on my YouTube channel. Okay, and you can find the link in my bio here. Okay, cool. So when I was first channeling, I was hearing something about a wish being granted, and then I was also getting the energy of lightheartedness, and then I was hearing something about a scavenger hunt. So it feels like something that once that you were putting in like a lot of focus on, a lot of seriousness was attached to it. It looks like you're changing up the energy that you're pouring into it. Like the workload or the effort that you're pouring into it itself is not changing, but I guess the way that you're going about it, that's what's changing. There seems to be that you are introducing some form of like lightheartedness. Yeah, like a lightheartedness into the situation that you're dealing with. Yeah. It's because you're aligning with it now. So when you're aligned with something, you don't have to it should flow, right? It should just flow easily. Not to say that the process is going to be easy. That's not what this is. When you're in alignment with something, it all just kind of feels like dominoes falling into place. When it's time to act on something, everything around you is telling you like, oh, you're ready to act. You'll notice your energy is good. You're in high spirits. You may have all the resources that you need. It may be actually quite easy for you to, get the ball rolling. Then compared to when I feel like you were putting in a lot of seriousness into it, it seemed like it was, I don't know, like it was, you were treating it like it was so serious because it felt like you were still coming from a place of feeling like you were not in alignment with what this was. Like, it also could give, for some, like imposter syndrome almost, where you're always like double checking yourself or quadruple checking yourself and just, not giving yourself the flowers that your effort and your hard work does deserve, because you do have that. I'm getting that it does show in whatever this is that you're a part of. It's just now we're changing up the energy with it, It's not as serious. We have passion here. So this could involve like a passion of yours. Your passion itself for whatever this is could be reignited. This could just be talking about like vitality, because I know the past couple of readings we've been talking about that. So maybe you are just finding your vitality again, like your passion, your zest for life. We have dreams here. Your dream state could be very important right now. And dreams meaning like your subconscious. Like perhaps before, when you were putting in so much like serious energy, it felt like it felt like we had to do all that because subconsciously that there's that imposter syndrome where it felt like it wasn't for us, or the way that we're doing it wasn't right. So like your subconscious, I'm getting, was kind of like in a way like playing tricks on you, but I'm getting like now your subconscious, it's I feel like you're doing like a back and forth with yourself. This could also be like an inner monologue. You could resonate with also keeping like a dream journal. If not, maybe, you may want to start doing that. Like maybe you've been thinking about doing that, like writing down your dreams. Because now going back to that channel message about a scavenger hunt, it seems like as you're going down this path and, we're a little bit more lighthearted about it, it seems like subconsciously with your dreams, it's telling you, it's like showing you where you want to be, or showing you at least how you're going to get there. So we're starting to make sense. We're starting to have like some form of understanding on our subconscious and where that's guiding us. Another message that I'm getting is that your subconscious could also be telling you like what it is that's getting in the way as to why like something feels so hard or feels like it's a bit of a struggle. Then we have travel here. Yeah. There goes that scavenger hunt. Yeah, so a passion of yours, it feels like it's being reignited. Your dream state, i.e., your subconscious, is trying to direct you as you are traveling, as you're moving along or going down this path here. And on top of that, you could just be getting a lot of downloads in your dream state where you are astral traveling in a way. Yeah, yeah, you're astral traveling. Like you're dreaming up of like a passion of yours, or at least somewhere that you want to be, something that you want to be doing. And with like a scavenger hunt, like you could feel that it's better for you to just take this in a lighthearted direction rather than being very serious about it. Because it looks like it's something that you don't fully understand yourself quite just yet anyway. Which is not a bad thing. You could just be very new to this. It could be a passion of yours, yes, but maybe you actually haven't like dived deep into it. And it looks like this is what you're about to start doing. Yeah, like maybe you could have been holding yourself back, like, oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, that's not for me. But it looks like your subconscious is telling you, like, hey, it's still here. Like we're still thinking about it heavily. So let's actually just, get our feet wet with this. Let's just dip a toe into this. And we have manifestation at the bottom of the deck. Manifestation and clarity. There was that message before I was getting about your intuition, but it looks like this is a manifestation of yours that is coming in. A wish come true. A wish come true is coming in for you. Okay, so let's see if we can get anything additional from the tarot here. You could resonate with being some form of a dancer with the Page of Cups here. This could have been something that I just heard something about a stage. Like you could have been on a stage when you were a child or since you were a child. You could have dreamt or envisioned that was something that you wanted to do. Because I was just about to say you could resonate with being like some form of a dancer, or you want to become a dancer. Yeah, like this was like a dream of yours, like a passion of yours at one point in time. And it's going to resonate different for everybody. Maybe this is something that you used to do, and then something with a Three of Swords here, maybe something happened and it kind of crushed your dreams, or you just never actually put yourself out there because maybe you always thought like it wasn't meant for you. Or this could have been other people around you that were saying like other stories that you're hearing of them trying to go after it and it not working out for them. That's their story. Your story is going to be different because this is something that you're actively, intentionally manifesting for yourself. Let's see what else we can get from the Page of Cups. We have the Three of Wands here. Now I'm getting a message of like not moving at all, because with the Page of Cups, that can be a very dreamy type of energy where we're just dreaming it, we're fantasizing it, but we're not actually putting any effort into it. And then following that, we do have the Three of Wands. So this is giving me like waiting on the world to change. Like we're just waiting. Like we're waiting for like some certain type of like change to, I guess, come over you. But it's starting to look like you're indirectly recognizing that the change is not going to come unless you are a part of that change. And how you're going to be a part of that change for yourself and for this manifestation is that you're going to start treating it a lot less serious. I know how that can sound kind of funky, but it's all about the energy, because the results and the effort, the hard work that you put in is always going to be the same. But the energy that we're putting into it, it's like your dream state, your subconscious is guiding you on how to have a more lighthearted approach with whatever this is. And this could be a passion of yours involving a hobby, involving a career, an interest, a person. Maybe you're trying to go after a person, but maybe you're too afraid to do it because you're like too serious, or you're hyping, or you're psyching yourself out, when it's like, just have a lighthearted approach. You don't know what's going to happen. Just have fun with it. That's kind of what this feels. Okay. Then we have, I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles at the bottom here. Yeah, like it's kind of like being, it's like kind of it's giving me like being afraid to move, you know. But maybe this is like where you were coming from. So let's keep going along to see what else. You also could resonate with like the story of like whatever it is that you're dreaming up feels like it's so far out of reach or out of touch. Like we were saying, imposter syndrome, where like it's not meant for you. So yeah. So we're like, you just could resonate with like not doing anything or like not moving. But that's why your intuition is important. That's why your intuition is important, because it'll show you this is something that's actually very it's very achievable for you. It may not be achievable for anybody else, but it is for you. That's why you keep seeing it. That's why with the Queen of Cups, you keep feeling so like you feel passionate towards this with passion. Like it's something your intuition can't deny. Now with this Queen of Cups, she does have the lid on the chalice. So this depiction of Queen of Cups gives me that there's something that your intuition, or at least your emotional state, is guiding you to do, because it's going to give back to you. It's going to like, you know, make you feel good. This would actually be you performing an act of self-care or self-love, going after like listening to yourself rather than anybody else around you. And it might just be your even own like dialogue. You know, we channeled that where like, it's not for you, bro. Like it's not for you, sis. And you're ending like that inner monologue with saying, well, and so what? Because I'm still gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like a part of you saying like, it's not for you, sis. And you're like, oh, well, then why am I here? Then why am I here then? Then why are we here? You know, it kind of feels like it feels like that, where you're going to be giving back to yourself by actually getting involved in with whatever this is. So if you resonate with this being like a person that you want to go after, just spark up a conversation. That's it. If this is a hobby of yours, don't quit, you know. See it as a hobby rather than treating it like a job, or treating it like a chore rather. You know, you just put yourself wherever you fit, but getting started, or at least like dipping a toe into whatever this thing is, would be filling your cup up in some way, because it looks like you have your cup available for everybody else, but not necessarily for yourself. What's on the bottom here? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. We have Eight of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, so with the Eight of Cups at the bottom, this is you listening to your emotions and walking away from things that are not giving to you. So, hey, if you got people around you that might be shooting you down, you might have to put distance between you and these people. You know, if it's a workplace, which is, you know, it's quite difficult, but having a perspective shift, or at least getting involved in whatever passion this is of yours, it would help to alleviate some of that pressure that you have when you're not, like, compared to you not going up after it at all. I'm sorry, some of you could resonate with trying to have a child as well. Or maybe like reconnecting with children of yours. Or maybe a passion of yours is wanting to work with children. I'm seeing the Three of Swords here. Three of Swords, Nine of Wands, and what's poking out, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I got you now. I gotcha. So perhaps majority of you would resonate with the story of trying to do this at one point, it didn't work out, and now we're afraid to get back up, like saddle up on the horsey again. Because it's like, what, you know what I mean? You're just like, well, I tried it and it didn't work out, so why would I do it again? You don't want your hard work and your efforts to go in vain. That's what I'm getting. So And even if, like, let's say, we'll take the example of starting a business. Maybe you had started a business before and it didn't work out. So maybe now you want to restart that same business, but in a new way. Maybe you want to start a business, but it's different. You could even resonate with, like, let's say if you resonate with, I don't know, being some form of like an addict to something. At one point in time, it looks like you did try to clean up your act, but maybe you kind of fell back. And now you have like this energy of wanting to get right, do right, feel right, be right. But your ego could be telling you, damn, remember when we did that the last time and it didn't work out the way that we wanted it to? We wound up back in the same position that we were in, or even somewhere like less than what we had started out with. Yeah, your ego could be telling like, bro, sis, we don't want to do that again. We don't want to have to go through that rigmarole again. But that's why your intuition with the Queen of Cups and the dreams here is so important, because this is guiding you not to make, if you resonate with that story, not to make the same mistakes, or not to, at least not to take the same steps. Okay, yeah. The Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Pentacles, not to take those same steps. Like, your past, like you going through that rigmarole before and it not working out already taught you. It's like, it was meant to work out for, I guess, a few reasons. You know, it just wasn't for you. But another reason why it didn't work out is because you still had like you still had things to learn, I guess, with whatever this was, like, or whatever this involves. You know, you still had something to learn. You still had something to gain. So always remember, like, rejection is divine protection, right? But with the Queen of Cups here and passion and manifestation, like, don't stop, you know? Wow, that's actually quite funny. So it looks like we started this thing with a very serious mindset. We're being guided to drop that serious mindset to be a little bit more lighthearted about it. And while we're being lighthearted about it, you're clearing up space for your heart space to emotionally bond or connect with whatever activity or whatever passion, whatever environment, whatever person this has to involve. And then after we come out of that step, it looks like you're going to realize how to marry the logical and the emotional, the spiritual and the reality. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, you're going to be able to practicality. There you go. Your spirituality and your practicality. You're going to be able now to, or soon will be introduced those sort of qualities into whatever this is. You're going to be able to emotionally connect and bond with this, whatever this is, but also approach it from like a logical standpoint. You know what I mean? This is a balance that you're introducing into this. So it's kind of like you're being guided to take one step at a time. You know that song by Jordan Sparks? One step at a time. Oh, yeah. And then we have Ace of Pentacles. A wish come true. A wish come true. Just for you. And this does, in a way, kind of feel like a scavenger hunt, where it almost feels like you're going to wind up back in the same environment that you were in, but it's going to look and feel different because your perspective has shifted. So yeah, it's kind of like spirit, as well as like spirit has you going on a scavenger hunt, and you're meant to use like your intuition as your compass and pick up whatever traits and characteristics along the way that you're meant to have to carry into whatever new opportunity this is for you with the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Okay, so let's get some advice for the spread here. Some advice. Okay. All right, let's see what comes out. So we have double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity right here as your first advice card. And then we have Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Exactly. You know, just go after this. That could be why maybe part of your passion does involve other people. And sorry about that. But yeah, your passion of yours could involve other people, whether you're aware of it or not, whether you see it that way or not. But this is giving me that whatever passion of yours, whether it be being with a person, or whether it be being up on a stage dancing, it really doesn't matter, because whatever it is that you are and what you bring to the world, there are people out there that are waiting for it. They're waiting to see you, they're waiting to hear you, they're waiting to feel you in whatever way that would be applicable to you. So if you're a dancer, there's people that are waiting to see your choreography, you know? If you're a singer, there are people that are waiting to hear your voice. If you're a poet, there are people that are waiting to hear your perspective, you know? And if you resonate with just going after a person, then this person is actually like waiting for a person to walk into their life that is just like you. So if you knew that with you going towards your passion, if it was going to work out in the exact way that you envision it, that you see it in your dreams every night when you astral travel to it, you know, this passion of yours, this destination that seems like a fantasy, feels like it's too out of touch, like we can't get there for whatever reasons that your ego is telling you, then it would be a no-brainer, right? Like you would go after it. But that's why our emotional space, our intuition, and our discernment is that much important, because we don't have a rule book to life, you know? The only way that you're going to be able to learn what you need to learn is if you go through it. And there's something here about with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords that you've already done that. Or certain events that have taken place in your life, if you look back on it, it would show you, well, I did learn that. Like I did learn not to do that because I messed up the first time. And you didn't stop. So it's like with this, Spirit is telling you, so don't stop now. And then one more card. Oh, we had two more that came out. We have You Are Not Alone. We were channeling that. Like I'm telling you, there's people that are waiting for you, as well as your spiritual team. Like they're also waiting for you to just be everything that you were designed to be. Sometimes people are designed to just be one way, and then there's other people that are designed to be in front of other people. You know, everyone has their place. Everyone has their place. And then we have Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. This is giving me like, don't fret when it comes to your intuition, because it seems like you could be communicating with your higher self. Like that point that you're seeing in your dreams, like that is your higher self. And so when you're, writing down your dreams or taking stock of your dream state and following your intuition, that's actually like part of those messages, and that guidance is your higher self, your future self. So that way you can get to the point that both you, your higher self, and your spiritual team see you being at. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Then at the bottom here, we have, where are you being called to journey to? And the way I picked it up, I can also see the card underneath of it with Starseed, what lights you up. Yeah, I'm telling you, this type of opportunity or this type of passion of yours is definitely, I just heard not for the faint of heart. I don't know exactly how that applies to you, but that's what I heard. But yeah, like this passion, this hobby, it might be something that's incredibly unique. Like maybe not a lot of people are doing it. Or maybe it's just not as easy to get involved into this process, but it can be done. If it happened for one person, that means that the opportunity is open and available to you as well. We just have to believe in that now. is what I'm getting. Yeah. But either way, you keep doing what you're doing. It definitely looks like a manifestation of yours is going to come through, because it's going to come in for you as long as you don't quit, you don't give up, and you remember why you made, perhaps who started this when you first started it. Like that could help you, like a journal prompt in a way of asking yourself like why you started this to begin with, why this was a passion of yours to begin with. Yeah. Now I'm hearing something about a reroute. But we see that here with the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like there's some form of a reroute here. It doesn't look like physically anything is being rerouted. It just looks like your perspective shift of this path that you're on is being rerouted. So that way they can get you back on track to getting to the goal that you have set for yourself. There you go. Okay. And those are all the messages that I am getting for you guys. And I pray that they have found you oh so very well. And until next time, bye.